Where can you find a beautifully rebuilt semi-D in the heart of District 10?
Sitting on 2,520 square feet of land,
with 5 beds and 6 baths on 3,300 square feet of built-up space with a saltwater swimming pool. It's only a 5-minute walk within 1 kilometer to Henry Park Primary. Introducing Mount Sinai Lane. Welcome to our Mount Sinai Lane Semi-D. Once again, we're at
2,520 square feet of land,
3,300 square feet of built-up space, and we are in the very beautiful living room. You can see this space now fits an L-shaped sofa. It can go all the way there if you want it for an even larger set, but for now, we do have a sideboard that shows you where you could put some beautiful art. In front of me is a TV console. Now this TV console has already been built in, so if you wanted to move in right away and use this TV console, absolutely no problem. So where we're gonna go now is to see the dining area, which is just adjacent from the living area, which easily fits. This is an 8-seater table, but you can see there's all the space here. If you wanted to fit a 10-seater table, no problem at all. This is perfect because we are very near to the kitchen. The kitchen's just behind. Behind over here is a study room. Now this study room or guest room, if you want it, could be broken down and made into a dry kitchen, which is a lot more common in contemporary living. But in the meantime, while we have this as a dedicated dining area, you can see there's a lot of natural light coming in from this side of the house, where we are a corner semi-D. So you are not looking so close into your neighbor's house. There is a separation and there's very nice natural light coming in to light your dining and your living space. Of course, you can also access the saltwater pool from this area. The gate is right here and we'll show you the pool later on. Let's head over to the study room. This is a study cum guest room. For now, it's glassed up because the owners previously wanted to use it as a study. But you can see that this sofa bed is long enough for you to replace with a single bed if you want it. So this is definitely 1.8 meters long. No problem for a bed over here and still put a study table. So this as a guest room is perfect because we do have a powder room with a shower just opposite this room. So if you don't like the glass, you can always reinstate this to a wall. And again, nice natural light that you can see the outdoor portions. So if you ask me, this is a perfect study room because it's in a quiet corner of the house. You won't get disturbed as long as you're in this little corner. We have a really good sized kitchen as well in this semi-D house where you have plenty of counter space both left and right. Before we look at the rest of the kitchen, I want to show you that this is the entryway to the back area of the house where there's a helper's room, a helper's toilet, and a yard where you can fit a dishwasher and a washer dryer. Behind over here where you can see the awning has covered, you can also put a wet kitchen behind. So the possibilities for you to redo the layout of this semi-D are endless because if you push the wet kitchen outside, you will keep this area as your dry kitchen, break down that study room so you have a much larger dining area, a dry kitchen out here, and your wet kitchen at the back. This kitchen also has plenty of cabinetry. If you want to keep the kitchen as is, it is absolutely move-in condition with new appliances like your oven and microwave from 2018, as well as nice drawers with soft closing mechanisms. So you don't have to change at all if you want, but you can change it if you want to optimize for your own preferred lifestyle. This area also leads out to the garden patio, which can be used for a nice garden party spilling out from your dining room on the other side. Let's go check the outside now. So if you wanted to have a big party, you could have a big outdoor table here set up for your guests, and you can spill out from the dining area on that side to come and have a nice garden party. You can also re-landscape this into a garden if you wanted to. Now it's currently just fake grass for ease of maintenance, but if you wanted to, there's lots of landscaping opportunities on this side of our beautiful semi-D. So while you're dreaming about your next garden party, let's check out the rest of the house, including our bedrooms. Speaking of outdoor spaces, we have an additional outdoor space here on the roof terrace on the 3rd floor. where it's large enough to hold another second garden party. We've put in some furniture for you to visualize that. And the nice thing is that if the adults are having their own party downstairs, the kids can come up and have fun here because we're connected right next to the family lounge, which can also be a spare guest room. So this family lounge has been set up with beanbags and kids furniture just for you to visualize what it might be like for your kids to hang out here with their friends. There's enough space for you to put a TV console if they wanted to watch some TV or play some games. And not only that, besides this, if you use this as a guest room, there's also a very nice toilet that's just behind that you can use for your guests. So the kids can still hang out here, or your guests, if you wanted to put a bed in this area. Look at that! Look at that! It's such a cute little bathtub. So perfect for kids. If the kids like to use bathtubs, there's one right here. Let's go check out the rooms right now. The second floor has 3 ensuite bedrooms, including the master bedroom. This is the first common room that we have, which also has an ensuite, so there's no such thing as a common room. The ensuite has a very nice shower, water closet, cabinets for your toiletries. And coming in here, we have a very nicely, brightly lit room, big enough for you to put a king-size bed. Now this is a queen, but you can see that because we have side tables on both sides, a king would just be 15 cm additional on each side. We've also put a nice lounger in front for you to show how much space there is. And if you wanted to even put a writing table or a study table, you could still put a study table on this side of the room. And if you only were using a single or super single study table, no problem. This room is also big enough for you to put 2 single beds side by side against the walls as well if you wanted. And there's already a built-in wardrobe, so you don't have to think about the wardrobe situation. Now there's one more common room on the other side, which is almost a mirror image of this, except that is missing the side panels of the windows. So 2 really nice ensuite rooms for your children or for your parents, depending on the way you want to use this house, whether it's a multi-generational house or something that's completely for your family to use 1 child per room maybe. And you can even have a 3rd child upstairs in the family lounge, which can be converted into an additional bedroom. Last but not least, let's go see the master bedroom. Welcome to our sanctuary of the master bedroom. The moment we come in, we are greeted by a very nice master bedhead area where you have a king-size bed and still space to spare because this is a 2.1 meter cove. You can see that we've nicely have already bedside tables that are built in for you, so you don't have to redo the bedside tables. And on the other side of the master bedroom is a nice sitting lounge area, which has a lot of possibilities. For now, we've staged it as a lounge where you can sit down, do your coffee and your quiet time in the mornings if you want, or evening journaling before you go to bed. But this area is also big enough to put a study table. You can put a study table facing outwards towards the greenery because this is a green view. Look at that beautiful view. And we have very nice walk-in kind of a wardrobe space all around on the walls. So there's no lack of wardrobe space. Altogether, we have, I think, more than 10 panels of wardrobe surrounding us for your clothes and for your husband. Don't tell your husband that you want the majority of it, okay? I'm on your side. And finally, we have the master ensuite bathroom. There are 2 sinks here. Double vanity is always very good because I can wash my face and put all my serums on in an evening, and my husband can be shaving at the same time, and we can actually have a conversation at the same time and not fight over our sink. And over here, this shower compartment area is large enough for you to put a freestanding bathtub if you wanted right here. But for now, modern living, most people don't want a bathtub. So if you want a bathtub, you can use the one upstairs. Last but not least, our beautiful Semi comes with its very own saltwater pool. Now the saltwater system actually uses salt from the pool to create chlorine, removing any need for you to manually add chlorine, making it a lot cheaper and easier for you to maintain. Apart from our own saltwater pool, there is a playground at Grove Lane that's going to be for your kids to go after school to use the playground facilities. For families with children, we're also only a 5-minute walk to Henry Park Primary, so we're definitely within the 1 kilometer radius. And there are also other schools nearby, such as Methodist Girls School, ACS Independent, Fairfield Methodist Secondary and Primary. NUS, as well as Singapore Polytechnic. In terms of amenities, we're only a 3-minute drive away from Jelita Shopping Centre where there's a cold storage, or 3 minutes from Ghim Hawker and Food Centre where you can get all your favourite hawker food. My favourite is the beef hor fun. We're also only a 5 to 7 minute drive away from Star Vista and One Holland Village. So many nice retail and dining options there. Or if you prefer to venture out a little further, we're 10 minutes drive from Orchard Road. In terms of connectivity, we are a short walk away, about 12 to 13 minute walk from Dover MRT through the Ulu Pandan Park connector, and this brings us only one stop to Buona Vista MRT where the East, West and Circle lines meet. We're also only a 5 to 7 minute drive away from the AYE access points, so we can travel anywhere to Singapore with ease. So if you're looking for a beautifully rebuilt semi-D in the heart of District 10,
Sitting on 2,520 square feet of land,
and 3,300 square feet of built-up space, this might be the miracle home that you're looking for. Give me a call. I'm Sarah X Miracle.